Also new at 10 o'clock in the last hour and a half, Rockingham County commissioners voted unanimously to rezone a large piece of land that could lead to a casino.
Hundreds of residents showed up tonight to voice their opinion on the plan. WRL's Julian Grace was there and joins us live from Rockingham County with more on the vote. Julian.
Gerald, there were so many people out here that there were signs like this for bus drop-off. There were busloads of people that came off the bus just to be at this meeting tonight. And then the decision came down. And once the commissioners voted unanimously to rezone the property, you could hear people in the crowd saying, vote them out. They showed up to the Rockingham Governmental Center by the busloads, carrying signs that clearly stated their position.
I just don't think this is the best thing for my family. I don't think that revenue's needed here in Rockingham County.
Several hundred filled the 6 overflow rooms and waited for the meeting to start. While they waited, this happened.
God, we ask, Lord, that you block what we don't need, Lord.
One resident offered up a prayer that Rockingham County commissioners will deny the rezoning of 192 acres along US 220 near Madison that could lead to the potential development of a casino. Once the public hearing started, speaker after speaker
I just couldn't imagine the monster that this rezoning will bring.
Asked the board to deny the rezoning request. Many of the attendees opposed the request to rezone the plot because it's next to a camp for children with disabilities called Camp Carefree. Then came the presentation by the outside developer's attorney, who said rezoning the land could create thousands of jobs in the county. The attorney, though, remained coy on what could go in that space. The commissioners then shared their thoughts that over the years, taxpayers built the infrastructure that one day the land in question would be a business district. Then came the vote. All 5 commissioners voted to rezone the property unanimously.
Question, all in favor indicate by the sound of aye. Aye.
All of that despite the disapproval from the majority of residents that showed up.
It's definitely not what we wanted. There were hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people here, depending on the scope of people coming out. It seemed like there was a lot of deflection, a lot of community concerns not actually addressed by the commissioners.
Gerald, I do want to point one thing out. As you saw in that video, there were hundreds of people inside the building here. And when that decision came down, they left orderly and peacefully. But one resident tells me this fight is not over, and that crowd will continue to fight to make sure that piece of property does not become a casino. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, very contentious issue. Julian Grace live in Rockingham County. Thank you, Julian.